The year was 1236 AD in ancient India. For the first time, a Muslim woman rose to power. She became the ruler of half of Hindustan, Queen Razia, and now only two desolate graves remain. Locals call it Saji Rajida Makbara, the tomb of the adorned Razia, for she was still adorned, even as she lay asleep, unaware of her fate. To most readers, this may be nothing more than a forgotten tale of the past. But every time I share this story, it leaves me feeling deeply sorrowful. Late in the night, for all of you from the lost chapters of history, a small gathering of remembrance. How did she become a ruler? Perhaps it was the will of fate. The older brother who was destined to be king fell ill and died, and the royal court was left with no choice but to accept Razia Sultana. But becoming a queen in a court long dominated by men was no easy task. Every day brought a new accusation against her. Sometimes they questioned, why does she wear a helmet like a man? Other times, why does she ride an elephant like a warrior? One day they even accused her of having a close friendship with her Abyssinian slave, Yakat. After 4 painful years of rule, rebellion finally broke out, right inside Razia's palace. One night she disguised herself in men's clothing, donned a warrior's robe, and barely escaped the palace with her life. Exhausted by hunger and thirst, she found refuge in a field. There she asked some farmers for food, thinking she was a wandering traveler. They handed her a simple loaf of bread. After eating, worn out with fatigue, Queen Razia, still in men's attire, fell asleep in that field. But during her sleep, the jewelry and women's clothes hidden under her robe slightly showed through. By evening, the owner of the field noticed her. He immediately realized this was a woman. And while she was still sleeping, he murdered her. He buried her body right there in the field and went to the market to sell her royal jewelry. But the jewelers grew suspicious. How could a landlord come into possession of royal gems? They informed the local police. The landlord was caught and beaten and soon confessed to his crime. Razia's family was informed. They recovered her body, bathed her, and buried her again right there. Today, 8 centuries later, that field lies buried beneath modern-day New Delhi.